it is, what it do, Kimber Crew. It's a girl Alicia, and I just got home from work, okay? And as most of you may know, I have my fire exam tomorrow. I don't really know what time. I know that's really bad, okay? Hear me out. I'm just going through it, a little stressed, but just know I'll be there. I want to say it probably starts at like 10 o'clock. I want to say registration starts at like 9. So I'll probably, depending on what time, I'll probably be there at like 9:30. But we'll see how that goes. So like I said, I'm home from work, probably get some rest, chill out for a bit, wind down, because it's been hectic. But as of most of you may know, I did this puzzle back in like what, December, I want to say. I don't even remember. November, December, with my mom. She helped me to cause puzzle. So in this here, I got the frame for it, and yeah, y'all are gonna see what it looks like in just a bit. Alright, y'all, so this is what it looks like itself. I was debating on actually painting the frame black to match my room, but I might just leave it white until I finally decide, because like I said, my room is purple, gray, and black, but I think I'll just leave it like that for now. Alright, so that's what it looks like in the frame. It looks pretty good. I just gotta put a little glue, obviously, for it to stay. For some reason I thought it was more like perfect fit and it would just kind of hold in there, but it has like, I don't know if y'all can see how it has like the space here. So I'm just gonna get a little glue, hold it, and then actually line it up perfectly where it's even all the way around. But other than that, it's looking good. Let me know if y'all think I should leave it white or paint it black, because I mean the white looks clean and then the black will look clean. Like I feel like either way it would look good, but yeah, y'all let me know. But I do plan on hanging it right here on this wall to replace that, and it's gonna be more centered. Really, it's actually a little bigger than I thought. I don't know why. So hopefully it does fit there. If not, then I don't know, probably here, like next to my TV, but then that's behind my door, or honestly next to my bed, like over like my nightstand and all that. Don't mind the mess. It's like I said, I've been just going. I just need to probably straighten up a bit today and then get some rest. So, but before I let y'all go, I will answer some questions that people have been asking me as far as like this exam, like how long does it take and all that. So let me fix this. Damn, the girl got that. Anyway, so I take the exam tomorrow, right? It takes at least a month, I want to say, before I get results. By the time I get the results, it depends on where you rank, whether you move on to the next step. So like I said, they say they take the top 500. So the top 500 has the chance to take the CPAT test, which is a physical test. But from what I was told, really, like realistically, only the top 200 are the ones that get accounted, whether or not like they move on past that, which I think is kind of crazy. But so say I do get in the top 200, right? Then I take the CPAT test. If I pass the CPAT test, then I move on to what's it called, like a background check. I know that they used to do a lie detector test, but I don't know if that's still a thing from what I remember reading up on. They do that, and like with the background check, like they said it takes almost like a whole year. Like they go back, like they check your like criminal records, your driving record, work history, who you worked with, I guess how you did at work, and like all that. So they said they do a thorough background check, and then after that is when you get confirmation whether or not you're in the academy. And then the academy is like, I don't know if it's like 3 months long. It's kind of long, I want to say. But that too, like, I guess I never looked any further into it no more, because like I've been taking it for a while, and this will be, I think, my 5th time taking it. So yeah, y'all wish me luck, but hopefully this time is the charm, you know what I'm saying? Because it's been a wild journey. Like, I want to say every time I took it though, that my rank went up, so we'll see. But like I mentioned in the last video, like I said, I do have more videos coming up. I've just been busy, which I hope everybody understands. I know that's always my go-to anytime I do stop recording, but I mean, life do be lifing, so yeah. But I have more collabs coming up with people, more, like I said, ideas, things I want to try, things I want to do. Also, I do want to make like a little video on things I've been doing lately, because I have pictures and stuff like that. So other than that, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I hope you guys are enjoying your day, okay, enjoying life. But until the next video, I will see y'all later. Alright, what it is, what it do, Kimber crew. So your girl ain't got such good news for the crew today. As everybody knows, I was supposed to take my exam today. I left early enough, but unfortunately there was a lot going on to the point where I didn't make it in time. So, which is, it's cool. I mean, I'll just take it as a lesson learned, to be even more early. But like I said, this isn't me like oh, this is it. Like I said, I just find a backup plan. And worst cases, like I said, just wait another year, unfortunately. But I'll just give y'all a rundown, pretty much on what happened, and also like what the test consists of, because I didn't fully explain before. So I left in time to have at least enough, like 30 minutes to just, you know, get my head together when I got there, right? Like find parking, and I still have 30 minutes. So I'm probably like 8 minutes away, maybe 8 to 5 minutes away. And I'm looking at my clock on my GPS. I'm like, why is it adding time? Like, because when I left my house, it said 25 to like 26 minutes. Cool. So I get closer, and it's just like adding time to like the time, like arrival time. And then I see on the map that it's red, which means there's traffic and all that. So I was like, yo, this is crazy. I was like, this can't happen again. Because like every year besides the first 2 years, I was kind of not really late, but they always make it seem like, oh, like you better start running, you better get in there. And in reality, you probably had like 10 minutes, whatever. So I finally pull up, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna probably park in like a parking garage or whatever and just walk, because it'd be a little closer than where I usually park at. So no, I get up closer, parking garage is full and blocked off. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm trying to figure out where to park, because downtown, as most people know, downtown San Antonio, some places you can't park, like it's only like parking for, like, say that restaurant or hotels. You can't even get valet parking through them. You have to be a guest there. So I'm like, all right, cool. So I circle around. I was like, all right, I'm gonna go to where I normally go. I get back there. So usually it's a big parking lot, and it's split into two. So I'm like, all right, like I was kind of shocked that there was like empty spots. But then as soon as I'm about to whip in, I realized like, oh, it said permit parking only. So I'm like, well, like, I guess. So I whip it to the other side, as I should have known better. Like, if there's cars coming out that whole side was pretty much full because it's only so big. So I circle around anyway just in case, and I see people parked on, like, you know, the curb and all that, which it wasn't a fire lane. And I was like, no, I'm not trying to do that, which there was no like spots for that, but I was like, I'm not trying to do that. So then I'm like, well, maybe I'll park where I parked the time before that, which is what's it called, Towers of America. I was like, that's even a further walk, and by the time I got up there, I'm thinking I was gonna be late. But so I circled around, I went back up, came back up like the main street, and you know, there's spots for like parallel parking. And I'm thinking like, oh, like I'm gonna get one of those and again just walk all the way down. I still have to like make it in time. No, every time like I'm like feeling like I'm gonna luck up and get a spot, somebody else whips up in there that's in front of me. So it's like, well, I guess circled around again, did it again, nothing. Thinking I could find valet parking somewhere else. Nothing. Either it's full, there's construction, there's streets blocked off. Because circling back to the beginning, when like I said, I was stuck in like one of the ramps that merges you to get onto another ramp to get to the convention center. Like I said, that merged into one lane because they had a lane closed off. But the time I got up there, I'm thinking like, oh, well, I'm gonna cut my time. It's because they had that exit blocked off. So from the jump, it was already a bad sign, and like, I felt like that was just a sign that I wasn't gonna take this test today. So like I said, I got up there, that ramp's closed, so I circled around. I was like, I hope that I'm not late. I go up, parking garage is full. Go back, parking lot is full. Go back again. Roads are closed off. I gotta circle back. There's no parallel parking. Circle back again. Streets are blocked off. I gotta make a U-turn, come back up. Like, it was just a whole mess. So, and here's where it got really wicked. All right, I did all that, and at that point, I was like, you know what? Like, I feel like I don't know what to do, because like, if I don't take this test, like, I honestly felt like everybody's gonna be so disappointed. But I'm like, things happen. But I was like, you know what? That's just like something like I gotta take. Like, it's whatever. Tell me why I circled back around to turn it off, to the parking lot that's in the back of the building, like I said, that I normally park at. Tell me why I go back there and I circle around, and I'm like, all right, still no parking. But regardless of what I do, I'm not about to run. I only got 4 minutes, and it's at least a 9-minute walk from that parking lot all the way up to the front. And then two, as I'm about to head back out, I saw a car leave. So I'm just like, well, they weren't in front of me. There was nothing in front of me, and then obviously there was nothing behind me. So I circle back. What do you know? A whole parking spot. And I back in and park. But I'm just like, you know what? Like, regardless of this parking spot, I'm not gonna make it. Like, they're really prompt about being on time and all that. Like I said, I tried. Like I said, I left at 10. Would have made it there at 10:25. Like I said, that would have gave me actually more than 30 minutes, like 35 to 40 minutes. So didn't make that. But and on top of that, good thing, if there was like a spot to park on the curb, good thing I didn't, because there's a security dude out in the parking lot, and he was writing tickets left and right. I saw tickets on at least 6 cars. So that, like, and even cars that were actually in a parking spot. So I was like, oh, that's crazy. Like, I was like, maybe just today's just not it. Like, I felt like it was already kind of iffy from the jump, because when it comes to this test, obviously you gotta apply for it, like an application. Even then, like, I almost missed a window for that, just because I think it's not really them, it's more so me. But like, I feel like they change the dates every year, and it throws me off. So but that's my bad news for the day. Other than that, I'm about to eat lunch with my mom. But oh yeah, let me break it down to y'all, like how everything like really works. So like, say you take the you apply for the test like a regular job application, and then they send you a kind of like an acceptance letter or a letter to take the exam. So you have to use that letter to even go through the registration when you get to the testing. Hold on. Ooh. But you have to use that letter, and it tells you like everything you need, which is only really your ID in that letter. You shouldn't even really be taking electronics, but they let you take it in, obviously, but you have to turn it off and put it under your chair. But you do that, and so you get there. So when you get there to the test site, you show them that letter. They obviously look up like your name, mark it off, you sign next to your name, and also you sign, show your ID. And then as soon as you get past that, you you get a what is it? You get a lottery number. Obviously, you get pencils. You get a instruction sheet, and what's the other thing? It's like a little card that you fill out or that you sign, I think, just to like confirm your information or something like that. So you get that, and then that's when they direct you to a spot. So say like you're taking a test with a bunch of friends, it's probably better not to walk in together because you're gonna get split up anyway. Unless it's like a big group, then like y'all probably don't know each other, but even then it don't really matter. But yeah, they're pretty good at splitting people up, especially if they think like if y'all are already talking, it's obvious that y'all are friends. But you split you up. At that point, you're really just waiting until the test starts, and then that's when the fire chief, he talks, gives his speech and all that, and then that's when the test begins, which it starts with a memory test. So you get a book with, I think, 3 different sections of 3 different pictures. You have to memorize everything you see in those photos, regardless if you think it matters or not. From the colors of hats, how many windows a building has, how many hoses you see, how many people were wearing this specific color hat, or how many people were in the photo, what was the license plate number on the truck. Like, it's a lot. Like, you have to memorize that. And I think they give you, I want to say 5 minutes. It could be longer. It could be like, I want to say 10, but I want to say it's 5 minutes. 5 minutes to memorize that. And then at that point, you get, I want to say like another like 10 minutes to just sit there, chill, to kind of reflect on what you saw. And at that point, that's when they give you the test booklet, which I think they already give you the test booklet. I'm sorry, I'm all over the place. I say you take it so many times, it's just like, I don't even know. But at that point, I think you already have the test book, and then once they say you may begin, that's when you start answering the questions. The first, I want to say 6 questions are about the pictures you saw. So that's kind of intense. And then after that, it takes you probably like a good, I want to say you got 4 hours to take the test, or maybe 3.5 or something like that. So some people be getting done pretty quick. I feel like the last time I took it, I got done pretty quick. Like, I felt like something about it was different. But it's an interesting test. Like I said, from memory, they have what are those questions you have, like when you're taking like English class or whatever, and you kind of have to like break it apart. I cannot think of it for nothing, y'all. But they have stuff like that, which is pretty easy. They have kind of like spelling, make something like sure things are spelled correctly, maps, like you have to learn how to take like the fastest route to something to get to a place. And then they have I guess self evaluation questions basically, and they say like it don't hurt you, but in reality I think it does, because they just want to see if you're answering truthfully or not and being honest. And basically you have to be like the perfect person pretty much. So and I want to say it's like 200 of those or 100 and something of those, I don't even know. But like I said, that test is so long. But and then after you take the test, like I said, say you rank up so high, then that's when you get invited to take the CPAT test, which is a physical test. I want to say it's seven part course that you gotta finish under I think 10 minutes or so, and that's pretty intense. I never actually got to take it because which last year I was close, but again there was miscommunication, I feel like, on their end, because I wasn't the only one. There was like a bunch of us that got the same understanding. So apparently you have to take a practice test before you could take the real thing, but the way they stated it in the email made it seem as if it wasn't mandatory. So when we get there, the dude's saying like, oh, it was mandatory, like you had to at least have taken one practice test to take the real thing. And this one dude was going off, like he was upset because he was like, well, like if you just give me a chance, like I could pass, like I know I could pass that. And it's just like, yo, that doesn't matter. But then the dude was like, well, it doesn't matter anyway. He's like, basically you have to be in the top 200 to really move on, even if you did take it and pass it. So we're looking like, yo, like what the fuck? But one dude said he didn't really care because he had a backup plan. He said he was gonna take his test I want to say in New York or something like that. He was headed somewhere else anyway, so he said it was no big deal. But I was just confused because I was like, yo, like I just got back from vacation, I'm thinking everything is good now. I was about to take this test and they're like, nah. So that's the only reason why I missed the practice one, because I wasn't even in town. So which I already had a backup at the time, but I had missed that too because I was out of town. I had took the the Austin exam, their fire exam. But I want to say by the time I was about to go on vacation, they do their process a little backwards. So with their process, you take the test. I feel like I'm talking so fast here, I'm sorry. You take the test, and then you after that you do interview questions basically. So theirs is a little backwards versus here, like I said, it's your exam, physical, and then after that they do a polygraph test and background check and like psychological tests to see if you're sane. And I said, and they said that's the long part too. So I want to say it's like a four-step process, but yeah. And like I said, it just sucks because it's yearly. So no matter what, like I gotta wait another year. But like I said, I gotta. This is the stuff I really want to do. It's not like I don't want to do this, but like I can only wait so long. You know what I mean? So, but I just thought I would let y'all know, because I've been keeping it on the low anyway about taking the test, just because like I feel like everybody knows like, oh, I'm still trying to be that, so I just don't talk about it like I was. But for those of you that know, like that's what happened today. I'm sorry. like I did try, but yeah. But like I said, right now I'm about to eat lunch with my mom, and then today, like I don't think I got really nothing else going on. But I hope y'all are having a good Thursday. And I will be doing a video soon with Yo Beamers, probably. Probably not this week. Probably next week. I do got something in mind, but yeah. So, ooh, what happened? So, I hope you guys are being safe out there. I hope you guys are enjoying your Thursday. And till next time, I'll see y'all later.